What's up, geniuses? It's Sam Kohl here from the Genius Bar Podcast. We just want to start off with a quick mention of HelloFresh, who we love, who sponsored the top of this show. Listen, you guys can get 16 free meals, 3 free gifts, and free shipping, which I can barely comprehend. If you go over to HelloFresh.com/genius16, you guys can get started today. John and I, we absolutely love these guys, and I hear you need food to survive, so it's probably a good idea to sign up. All right, now to the show.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
I'm here. Welcome to Genius Bar, episode 49. Is that the episode number? What is it?
49.
What episode is this?
49.
So it's about time to quit.
Were you the kid that said present when the teacher asked, like, when everybody else saying here, were you the kid that went present?
Present. No, dude, I was probably sleeping.
Did you sleep in school?
Yes, absolutely, dude.
I've never slept in school.
So have you ever had sleep paralysis?
No.
Do you know what it is?
Maybe once. I take that. Yeah, it's like, you see the clowns and stuff, and they try to kill you. And you can't move.
Well, I didn't see any clowns, but I was literally like, especially if I slept in school, there were so many times, like there was one time in particular where I fell asleep in class, like dude. So the bell would ring, you had 3 minutes to get to your next class.
Okay.
The bell would ring for one class, and I would go to the next class and be asleep before the bell rang again. Yeah. And I was sleeping there with my head in my arms like this, on my, like, looking out that way to the side, but my eyes are closed. Obviously, I'm sleeping. The bell rings all the way to the end of class. The bell rings. I wake up. I open my eyes, but I can't fucking move.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, dude. And a girl comes up to me to wake me up because everyone knows I sleep through class. A girl comes to wake me up, and she's like, "Hey, John, is the bell ring? We gotta go." And dude, I'm just looking up at her and I can't move. And she just thinks it's the creepiest thing ever. She's like, are you okay? And she's like, "Come on, she's like, "Okay, whatever." And just leaves. And I'm just stuck, just looking up at her, but my body can't move.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't like that image of just John Prosser, just like hard stuck in the chair. Oh god.
I never
How
get
old
sleep.
were you? Like 4?
What? No, dude, I was like a senior.
7?
Like
in what? Grade school?
High school.
Citizen because you died?
No.
My God.
No, dude,
Jesus,
I was a senior or something like that. Dude, listen, I didn't have time for school. I had like a job and shit.
What was your job?
I worked at a grocery store.
Oh, really? Like as a bagger or like a checker?
Yeah, I bagged groceries. Technically, that's like one of my... I've only had 3 real jobs. I've
only had 1 or 2.
2? What were
3,
yours?
I guess. Well, you go first.
Okay, my first real job was the grocery... No. My first real job was in summer between junior and senior year. Okay. I was a delivery guy for a place called Ross Foods. They delivered like pizza and JoJo's and chicken. And I delivered, but I worked in the summer. And I remember, dude, it was my first job. I was nervous already. And it was like really hot in the kitchen and then delivering. And I got so sweaty and irritated that I got a ball rash and I quit.
What? I
got a rash on my balls and I quit. I was like, no, I'm not doing this shit. And I quit. And then I worked during school. I worked at a grocery store where I bagged people's groceries. I did that for like 8 months, and then I left, and I was a manager of a convenience store for like a few months. I won the lottery, and by won the lottery, I mean I won like $2,300.
Whoa!
Yeah, and I left, and I took that $2,300, bought camera equipment, and started YouTube.
It was really from the lottery that you bought your equipment?
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa. That's wild.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's kind of cool. So you worked at a gas station type convenience store?
Yeah, think gas station without the gas pumps. So just a store, just a convenience store.
So would you be the only guy there for a lot of the time?
Would I be what?
The only guy working?
No. So it was like a convenience store and a bar. Like it was a convenience store that also had a bar. So we had a bartender there. It was a fucking mess, dude. Like there was a lot of people getting kicked out. It was just I hated that place. Glad I left.
I mean, that's probably more interesting than my 3 jobs. Well, at least more than, like, I worked at a Culver's, which we've talked about, I think, where I wasn't a cook, but I would...
By the way, I had Culver's the other day.
You did? I had it today, dude.
I did not.
That was really mean.
I did
that
not.
was really mean.
I didn't have
Here,
Culvers.
where's the boo? That's what the people. That was mean. I don't like
Okay.
that. That was a bad attitude. Can you full script me again, Dad?
Yeah,
please?
go ahead.
Thanks. So I worked at Culver's, and I worked as a person that took orders, and I'd go, "Thank you for choosing Culver's. My name is Sam. What can we make fresh for you today?" And I would do that all the time. And then one guy he goes, "You should be the new Howard Stern." And I said, thanks, buddy.
And here you are, pretty much the next Howard Stern.
I mean, I guess so. I'm a little bit less crazy. Actually, no, not less crazy. I'm just less like I'm not a shock jock.
Have you seen your YouTube videos though? You're not less crazy than Howard Stern.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean to say less crazy, but like I feel like I'm not as inappropriate, you know.
I don't know. Were you here like a couple episodes ago?
fair touche. So I worked at Culver's, and that was fun while it lasted. And then it's like you can only work in food so long without hating it.
Yeah.
So I had a good team at like my store, and it was fun.
Did you get a rash on your balls like me?
No, I was the only private school kid that worked there.
Okay.
And like everybody kind of like looked at me just a little different because I went to private school my entire life, which I don't think I've said before. But yeah,
I don't think you have said that.
I don't think I have. I mean, it was cool. Like the people were nice, but there was definitely like some of a disconnect between. To be fair, the reason I went to private school is because like the public schools in my area were not very good. Like they were just kind of like not great. So, you know, I feel like people kind of like just weren't in the same headspace that I was, at least, because like.
Did you just call everyone else dumb?
No, I'm not saying they were dumb. They just like
public
perceived,
school idiots.
Like for context, like the 7th day I worked there, the 8th day of the shift that I had, I remember a girl came up to me and she was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey," it was another worker. And she was like, "Do you want to know what our first impression of you was?" And I was like, I'm sure. Like, I mean, I came in for my interview like the other week. Was that it? She's like, "Yeah, when you came in like your shirt and tie and glasses, we all looked at you and we're like, that guy's really smart." So I'm just saying like that's the mentality that they had. Like a guy that came dressed to an interview, like dressed properly in glasses, they were like, "He's smart." And I'm just like, no, like so they kind of like, so it was like a meme sometime. I don't know why. Like every time I tell that story, people are like, "Oh, you're like an elitist or you're calling them stupid." It's like, no, I'm not saying that. It's just, I think we just like perceive things differently and like had different comedy, and I don't know. It was fine though. I'm not like close with anybody from there, but there were some really good people. So that was Culver's. And then, I mean, that's the only job I've had. Everything else has been an internship.
Oh, so that's your only like real job, as they say?
Yeah, that's the only real job where I've ever had to like submit I guess I submitted a W-2 for the internships, but the internship was with NBC for the Olympics. I worked in Stamford, Connecticut with a bunch of interns. That was the most fun job experience I've ever had. I was working like 4 a.m. to noon every day. Because the Olympics. The Olympics were in Pyeongchang.
That's the title for the episode. The Olympics.
And on TV, they would say Pyeongchang. But apparently they changed it from Pyeongchang to Pyeongchang because it could be easier to say for Americans.
Wow.
So they
literally had to like dumb it down for us.
Which to me, it's like it's the same amount of syllables, like Pyeongchang, Pyeongchang, like.
But it's Pyong and Chong. They sound the same, so Americans are like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I just have a very vivid. So the reason I learned that
they changed it for all the kids in the public school that you didn't go to.
Exactly. Like, because dude, when we were at the Olympics, everyone at NBC said Pyeongchang. Like everybody asked, like, how do you pronounce it correctly? And it was when I got back to Bradley University, where I went to college, that it was like the first meeting back with like the department chair. It was Dr. Golfer, great guy, by the way. Love the dude. I remember I walked in and like everybody's talking about it. And I was like, yeah, like Pyeongchang was so great. And it was one of those things where he stopped the room and was like, okay, guys, I got to get this off my chest. Everybody here, listen. You guys got to present this like you are men and women that know what they're doing. It is Pyeongchang. And he like got on this high horse about it. And I was like, fuck off, dude. That's literally what they told us.
They're coming for you.
Dude, that's another vivid memory I have of like, I was like, come on, dude. Like, don't single me out when everybody else was also told to say the same thing. So that was that. And then I worked this was my most recent job, which was in 2020. Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever said that I did this out loud. I had a unpaid internship with Make-A-Wish, Illinois.
Really? What you there? Were you like making wishes when people didn't show up?
Spreadsheets, dude.
What? What is a spreadsheet for Make-A-Wish? Like, okay, little Timmy, 4 months left. He needs John Cena. And then like just down the list.
So a common misconception with Make-A-Wish is that all the kids die.
Oh.
They don't.
They don't?
I also thought that when I went there, and I looked like an idiot when Janet, my boss, was like, nah, dude, most of them live. It's only like a few % that die.
Oh.
It's kids that are critically
it's because
ill.
it's a better story. I think the media only like picks out stories of like John Cena went to see this kid and then he died.
Well, dude, that was my job. I was the community outreach person, so my job was to write articles about the kids' wishes.
Okay.
And like interview them and their families. But that was like 10% of it. It was a community outreach internship. So here I'm like, I'm gonna be going to schools and events and talking to people, kind of like what I like to do, be really impactful. The other 90% of the work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 2 days, it was only 2 days a week to be fair. But being unpaid, it was just like fill out these spreadsheets about people.
Oh, that's fun. That sounds great. Sounds like a really great time.
Sat and I played, I think, Balloons Tower Defense on my computer most of the time.
This is the Make-A-Wish sound.
And then the wish is granted.
Yay!
So yeah, that was in I kind of got saved by coronavirus on that one because in March everybody went home for spring break from school.
Oh yeah.
And the reason I did this is because I graduated college early.
Was your wish to leave?
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, listen,
like
my
the
boss
interns
was
get
great,
one wish and you spend it on leaving.
But I kind of got shafted because the Chicago office, there were like a ton of interns and like all these really cool people. And then in Peoria, which is where I went to school, it was just me and my boss.
Oh.
So like she's cool.
Uh-huh.
She's like fun, but it was just me and this 50-year-old woman.
Oh.
And it's like,
sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah. It's like, it's fine. It's like she was good. She was great at her job. She was very kind and everything. She was like supportive and constructive, but it just wasn't the impactful work. Like I didn't realize that like most of nonprofits are just like, that they're wanting people to like organize things.
Yeah.
And, like, at the internship level, of course.
Because somebody else is doing all the fun stuff.
Yeah. Like, getting to take pictures of the kids and whatnot.
And meeting John
So
Cena.
anyway, how are you, John? This is an Apple podcast.
Oh yeah, I guess it is a podcast about Apple. We could talk about Apple stuff. Oh, so okay. Speaking of Apple, speaking of podcasts, did you see that why am I off center here? There you go. You're welcome, Internet. Did you see that MacRumors started a podcast?
I did see that. I watched the first episode. Did
you see the episode last week with Mark Gurman?
I did. I watched. That was the first episode that I saw.
Okay.
You got to say, did you see again?
Did you see?
Remember, you're like, did you see the MacRumors? Did you see Mark Gurman? Then you got to be like, did you see when he called the Apple Watch like fake?
Yeah.
That's what you have to lead
that's
into.
coming. Dude, he didn't say just the Apple Watch. Mark Gurman makes this very difficult, Sam, because how many times have I said stuff about him on the podcast and then say, hey, him and I talked, we're cool now, and then I stopped saying stuff about Mark Gurman.
Yeah.
But then Mark Gurman goes on a podcast.
John. Don't do it. You gotta be big.
Okay.
You gotta be a big boy.
Okay. I will be polite.
Just let it out. Let out your emotions.
on the MacRumors podcast, which by the way, MacRumors has since reached out to me, which is interesting because on the comments under the Mark Gurman episode were people asking for me. And so MacRumors reached out to me. It was weird. So they reached out to John Rettinger because they know that John Rettinger knows me, so that John Rettinger could connect us instead of just like tweeting me or something. They connected with John Rettinger and John Rettinger. Anyway. So I'm going on the podcast. I don't think I'm going on next week, maybe the week after. I don't know. Don't
you're going to go on. Congrats.
Yeah. And Well, on the podcast last week, they had Mark Gurman on, and Mark talked for like an hour, however long the show is. And when they brought up the Apple Watch Series 7 rumors from this past year, they talked about the renders, obviously. Mark Gurman outright said that the renders were faked. He said the same thing for iPhone 14, interestingly enough. So I think it's very... It's very odd to outright... Oh, I got a text from Sam. Why did I get a text from Sam?
I was supposed to interrupt your story.
Oh, yeah. I know. We'll do it after.
Okay, I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, I like 5 minutes into the show, I remember like, oh, it's too late now. Okay. So Mark Gurman openly says that the renders are fake. I just think it's very interesting to say that word to publicly on a public forum on a MacRumors podcast accuse somebody of the renders being fake entirely. That's a very specific word to use. You know, it's not like, oh, they were just wrong or whatever. He said fake. That is very interesting because, I mean, Sam, you've seen pictures. Like, it's not just stuff that I'm making up. The renders are based on pictures, but that's beside the point. Yeah. The interesting thing about him calling it fake is that Mark Gurman did inevitably say that the sides were going to be flat on the Apple Watch. That's what he said.
There is an article where he said that.
Yes. And the Power On newsletter, he said that. It's very interesting how you could say that my renders are fake if no one was saying that the sides were flat until I put the renders out. So if I fake the renders, that was a really good guess. If I put the renders out and then Mark Gurman was like, the sides are flat, and Kuo Ming-chi was like, the sides are flat, that's almost more impressive if somehow I faked the right thing. That is, to me, that's more impressive. Yeah. And so, I mean, okay. My point is, first of all, I shouldn't have to say they weren't. This is not the first time that Mark Gurman has done this. He's very good at just like, he reminds me of like a fucking frat kid, is what he reminds me of. He just goes on and goes, no, it's fake. And then he can just do that without any recourse. And him and I used to go back and forth, but I'm not like, instead of like responding or commenting on that on the podcast, I just was like, I'll just wait till Genius Bar and I'll say, if I have anything to say, I'll say it then. I shouldn't have to say that I didn't. It does me no favors to fake the renders. There are pictures and images pictures and images, it's the same thing. There are pictures that multiple people have seen, including Sam, including Ian, obviously, who made the renders, that it would be impossible for me to fake. And I think it's very disingenuous to use that word when you don't know for sure. Like, to just openly accuse somebody of faking something and like make it like a just completely dismissive on a podcast somewhere when you yourself said the same exact thing. You yourself got it wrong as well. I just think it's very disingenuous to throw that word around when you don't know.
I agree. And I think it's also funny because like you were just one source that said the flat edge thing and posted images. Like 91 Mobiles.
I forgot. I completely forgot about that. like
they literally just showed every angle of the CAD file. Like,
I completely forgot that
you shared it. So
separate than myself, there was a CAD file that leaked.
So it's like, and then it's unfair if Mark Gurman has published text that says it was flat to then be like, oh, it was never going to be flat.
And he took it a step further than me. At least I didn't say the screen was flat. In our renders, the screen's not flat. But Mark Gurman said the flat sides are happening along with a flat display. And none of that happened.
Well, I think he did get the screen lamination stuff proper. Like, there were parts of what he said that were accurate. Like, the larger screen he nailed and the new millimeter sizes. But it's not fair for him to be like, it was all fake.
Yeah, that
just feels wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I love Mark, and like we've worked together on. I mean, we haven't worked together, but like we've talked and stuff, and he's always really friendly. And
it's weird, man.
I don't get it. Like, it's just like I feel like two of my friends are beefy, and I don't get why.
Well, like, dude,
like you guys are doing the same thing,
and
like,
I don't say anything about Mark. I stay away from it. Like, it's very.
I feel like you haven't gone after him at all.
I know.
Like,
since we talked, I thought we were cool.
Yeah,
but that's another frat kid thing to do. Like private, like we're buds. We're not buds, but I thought we were cool. But on a public podcast, and the face that he made when they brought up Series 7, the frightened look like, oh shit, I'm going to have to like address this publicly on the spot that I was wrong. And instead of addressing publicly on the spot that he was wrong, he went, oh yeah, the renders you saw were fake. I'm proud of my reporting. Dog, you deflected and you were very disingenuous by using the word fake. I think that's, unless you have proof, I would love to see proof that somehow that things were faked.
Yeah.
Because if you can't do that, it is very disingenuous. Somebody who is like respected like you to go on a podcast and just throw that word around. Like I'm an asshole and I am completely unprofessional on the internet, and not even I would do that. Go on a podcast and say Mark Gurman faked anything. Why would I say that? He has proved himself in the past. Yeah. There's no reason for Mark Gurman to fake anything. I don't understand why I would ever say that. I think by him using that word, it discredits everyone around him so that he's the only one. And that's fine if that's how you want to do it, but I think in the long run that makes you look bad. But there's a lot of leakers that do that right now. Steve from On Leaks, Evan from EV Leaks, they're both getting the same sort of backlash because their egos are huge and they're the only ones that should be doing this. They're the only ones that are allowed to be doing this, and they're perfect and amazing and all that other stuff. It blows my mind that he would use the word fake on a podcast like that.
Here's the exact quote for people interested from the Power On newsletter from August. It says, Apple Watch Series 7 is set for a screen size boost. New Apple Watches are nearing, and this year's highlight feature is an updated design, as I reported a few months ago. Well, last year's upgrade centered on the blood oxygen sensor. This year's is all about a new design with a flatter display and edges.
Sounds like a fake leak to me, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it's just like... Yeah, how can you write and this? It's even more disingenuous because I think it's from his newsletter. It's like he personally believed it. He didn't put it on Bloomberg.com, but he's like, I'm going to tell these people that pay for my content the real news. And I'm just like,
and to call it fake,
to call it fake isn't it's not a fair accusation. Like I'm just about being fair here. Like
what? Okay, what other a render of a flat watch? How else could it have looked? What about mine was fake as opposed to what you thought was coming? I'm very confused as to what. I don't know.
Yeah, it's clear that CAD got passed around and it was just off in some way. But like that was definitely real. Like even if it never comes out, like it's like.
And 91 Mobiles posted that CAD file. They leaked that CAD file like 4 months after my renders came out.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was different than mine because on the 91 Mobiles CADs, the screen was completely flat. Mine was not completely flat on the renders.
Okay, here, let me do the plot twist. Maybe Mark Gurman was talking about 91 Mobiles were the fake and not you.
Dog. The 91 Mobiles CADs were not the ones that like everyone posted in their articles and
constantly, because yours looks so much better. Ian did such a good job. Yeah.
Anyway, I couldn't not say anything because a dude that is well respected in the industry went on a podcast for a publication that is also well respected in the industry and openly on a public forum accused me of faking this certain stuff. And like in the episode, in the front page episode, like 2 days ago or something, 3 days ago, by the time people see this, I was talking about how we're getting rumors of the pill shape hole punch for the iPhone 14, and that I didn't want to have Ian render any of that out because if I don't know for sure, I don't want him to render it out because I think it blurs the line between what is a concept from us and what are we actually saying is going to happen. And so if I'm that meticulous about what we put out, why would I if I'm like worried about putting a pill punch on a design render that we already have because I'm worried or I haven't confirmed it myself and I'm not comfortable, like I don't want to lie to people. I'm not going to pretend that I know if I don't know. The same person that says that, you're telling me would publicly and openly completely fake a design leak for what? What is the gain there? To get a bunch of subscribers that will then know that I was wrong and lied and come after me in the future?
It's weird, man. I don't get it. He's playing 4D chess. We're just not on the same board as him.
I guess not.
He's checkmate and won.
Yep, I don't know. Mark Gurman, the great big phony, is faking all his leaks. I mean, do we say that he faked his flat watch leak too? Is that fake?
I mean, it's just like, yeah, you can look at his Apple track and be like, oh, he said there was going to be a Mac and iPad event in the fall.
An in-person event.
Like, in-person.
Fake?
That's a big story. Mark Gurman said the headset was coming out at an in-person event in 2021.
It didn't happen. So, I mean, but we're not sitting here being like, did Mark Gurman fake it? No, he just got
probably
wrong information. Yeah.
It just changed. Like, yeah, that's weird to call it fake.
I'm just saying, unless you, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Another thing, like he said that my story about body cams in Apple Park was fake and that no one should take it seriously. And then you saw sources sent me like pictures from their body cams of places on Apple Park, and because they were upset that Mark Gurman said that. And to me, it wasn't worth proving Mark Gurman wrong to go ahead and publish it, because I feel like many people will get caught. And plus, like, it's locations in Apple Park that I shouldn't publish that stuff anyway. I sent the images to you, but like, there are many chances where like Mark Gurman has publicly said, "Hey, John Prosser is faking this. He's lying." And then my sources are upset, so they're like, "Hey, push this out there to show that he's wrong." And then we don't do it because that's not how I think leaks should happen. I shouldn't leak stuff to prove another leaker wrong. That's ridiculous and immature.
Yeah, that's weird.
Especially when it's information that doesn't help the public. I already reported that body cams are happening. I'm not going to also like post images and videos from around Apple Park. Like that just, first of all, I feel like I get in trouble for that, but I don't know.
Like I get the John Prosser skepticism, because like I was there at one point, but it's like you also got to get to a point where it's like, if the dude has done like this much stuff right, it's like, yeah, he's still gonna get stuff wrong, statistically in the future. But like, I'm not gonna call him fake anymore. That's like calling Dylan DKT fake. It's because he got a couple things wrong.
Yeah,
it's like, well, he's not faking things. It's just
what a great big phony.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Is that the name of the episode? The Great Big Phony.
Yeah. Oh, you know what is not fake?
No. Tell me, dude.
This is toilet paper.
Dude.
Dude, look at all this toilet paper. Okay, first of all, are we allowed to say possibly the most perfect sponsor?
I mean, I think. Oh my God. Oh, you have lots.
How many did you get?
I mean, like a box, but like I only grabbed one. I didn't.
Oh,
I wanted to make it more elegant. You're just like throwing toilet paper at the people.
So, okay, people.
This is the toilet guy.
You know what happens when we use toilet paper? When you wipe your butt with toilet paper? You're basically murdering trees. You are a tree murderer. You're wiping your butt. You're wiping poop on trees. And that's not cool, because trees let you breathe. And then in return, you give them your butt. This toilet paper is not made from trees. Realpaper.com/genius. This toilet paper, I'll show everybody. This toilet paper is made from bamboo. Look at the quality of it's like, so I've been using this every day, and I don't want to say it. I mean, it sounds like I'm just saying this because they're a sponsor, but I actually really, really love this toilet paper. There's something about this pattern that they're using that feels like they're scooping the poop out your butt.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I just say it's like cool that it's not made from trees. And it's like, let's see, this one, it says it's 100% bamboo, zero plastic, biodegradable, and no inks or dyes. So, I mean, I just like it because it's natural. Bamboo's really cool. They told us on the call how it works. So, like, when you cut bamboo down, it regrows. Or if you cut a tree down, it won't regrow. So
yeah, well, they explained it like
it's very sustainable.
Bamboo is a grass. Yeah. Whereas trees are obviously a tree, and so they don't. You cut the tree down, and then that's it, and that's all. It's dead. But with bamboo, it's the gift that keeps on giving, and they make toilet paper out of bamboo.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. I mean, you guys can get 30% off your first order when you go to realpaper.com/genius. I feel like there's not a whole lot we can say other than like getting toilet paper delivered to you is just good.
Yes, dude,
like,
you can sign up for a subscription too. They'll just keep sending you toilet paper. Listen, dude, I don't want to say that this is the perfect sponsor, but it might be. Toilet Squad, that whole thing, this might be the best sponsor you could ask for, a company that's just sending you toilet paper. And the best part about it is, I'm going to be honest, I would feel kind of guilty if, like, okay, the bamboo stuff is great, the better for environment, that's great, biodegradable, that's great. But like at the end of the day, I would feel terrible if it was all those good things, but then also terrible toilet paper. I don't want to recommend terrible toilet paper. We use toilet paper every day. This is actually like one of my favorite toilet papers, and it's up there with all the name brands, but also it doesn't kill the trees. So like the part that is bamboo, biodegradable, all the good stuff for the earth, that's a bonus on top of the fact that it's a great toilet paper. So it's a great toilet paper, plus you can feel good about it. You don't have to feel guilty about using it. Awesome.
Yeah, REELPAPER.com/genius or enter promo code genius to get 30% off your first order. You guys can sign up for a subscription. You can get it delivered to your door. It's so great.
Thank you.
Look at the little logo. This is awesome.
Thank you, Real Paper, for sponsoring this episode of the Genius Bar and keeping our butts
satisfying. Clean. Yeah. Thank you for my butt.
Thank you for my butt. Okay.
Actually, I should probably thank God for my butt, right?
No. Real paper give you a nice butt. Every time you scoop, it gets a little lifted. It lifts your butt up a little bit.
BBL.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Real Paper, for sponsoring this episode. Yay! Yay!
Okay. So that's Mark Gurman situation. Is that, I guess, so is that your sort of beef in the Apple community right now? Because I also have.
You have a beef? All right, do tell, Sam. Do we have any like dramatic? No, that's not. Okay.
This is like Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Dude.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I turned it up all the way. You're welcome for that.
That was too much.
Okay. What you got, Sam?
Before you...
Oh my God.
You're just going to show it.
Oh, well, usually I pull it up. Okay, I'll wait. No spoiler.
No. Well, now, okay. Just show
I'll cover it in editing. They won't even know what you're about to say.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just want to play a game for the people, and I want to call it Guess the YouTuber.
Okay.
I'm gonna read some video titles.
Okay.
Just some normal ones. Obviously, video guys titles. In the Apple community, there's a ton of advanced technologies that they have. So I just want to read some video titles that might help us understand these better. So something like, I don't know, maybe I could just say why the Apple Pencil needs to be charged.
Yes, very normal video title. That is a very normal one.
Does that ring any bells?
Yes, a couple bells. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. I hear
it. What if I said a video called Why? Let me phrase it in other words. Why device with battery needs to be batteried? Like, would that make any
yes.
Why thing that need charge must need charge?
And that you're saying this YouTube channel is filled with answers like that, really quality answers,
or something like why the Apple Watch has green lights.
Oh, really?
It's because it's Tim Cook's favorite color.
Yes.
No, I mean that one's fair. It's like, oh, that could be something interesting to learn. What about why red iPhones say product on the back?
Why red iPhones say red?
What about
but purple doesn't say purple?
What about why Apple wants you to buy gift cards? Why for-profit company wants you to spend money for more profit? My favorite, though, John, was this one called Why the Apple Watch Ejects Water. Dude, last time I checked, CPUs don't do great with water inside.
No.
Not the greatest. So you can show now. This is our
Do we have any guesses? Does anybody have any guesses? Do you have a drum roll, Sam? Does anybody have a drum roll?
Yes, maybe.
That's not it. Literally not a drum roll.
This has got a drum in it.
Nope.
FBI, open
That was
That'll work.
This is how I feel every time one of these pops up in my recommended.
Bro.
How?
Why the iPhone screen drops down? Why the iPad doesn't have what?
John, 2 million views.
Oh my God. I want to die.
2 million views. These are insane. He's also
why
made the same
AirPods
top
die
video.
so fast? Dog!
Look at this, though. He made the same video.
History of the iPhone.
Title.
Oh my God.
It's the exact same title.
It's his exact same title, exact same thumbnail.
Yeah, but just with like some one new iPhone. So it's like, let's see what's the newest. This looks like
Okay,
iPhone
so keep
11
in
got
mind the
most
audio
popular.
listeners, they can't see what we're showing, so they don't even know who we're talking about yet, but they
You're right.
probably guessed. Are we allowed to say yet?
Yeah, it's called Apple Explained. It's this YouTube channel.
What's his name? Greg?
I don't know. So
I think
John,
his name is Greg.
You were talking about like like people's followers on Twitter, as a reflection of like how engaged the community
Yes,
is.
yes. Do we have an official number?
Let me go ahead and show you. So the dude is at 1.15 million subscribers.
Yeah.
This is his Twitter.
Oh, okay. 1,400 followers. Sorry, we're gonna round up.
He's got 1,400.
Oh, look who his followers are.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Followers, that's so perfect.
Okay. Sam, can you go back to his YouTube channel?
I can't. Okay. So we'll save that later.
That's another video. Okay.
So yeah, this I guess Greg, Apple Explained. Listen, first of all, the dude is a genius for starting this because comments,
he used to make great videos.
Yeah. No, his videos used to be awesome.
He didn't always make absolute dumpster fire bullshit. He made great videos. I think I started a trend because I saw that video, why the Apple Pencil needs to be charged or something, and I tweeted because it has a battery, and that tweet blew up. It got like 8,000, 10,000 likes or something, and now everyone posts screenshots of his videos with the answers. It's great.
I think you did, dude. Yeah, it used to be so much better. Like history of the products, it was like more respectable. But
that didn't work.
Run out of ideas,
bro. And I don't know what it says. I don't know if it says more about him or if it says more about the audience, like the demographics that are clicking on this absolute fucking garbage. Dude, the videos,
because the comments,
for people who have never heard of Apple Explained, he's putting out, like Sam said, videos that are why the Apple Pencil needs charged. It's a 2-minute video basically saying cuz has battery. And that's all his videos.
Like, dude, this is the comment on a video called Why the Apple Pencil Needs to be Charged. That's absolutely dope. Just goes to show how much thought and effort goes into these products that we use on a daily basis. Fire.
Like, you think that person that day just learned that there's a battery in the Apple Pencil?
Dude, do you think they're just like you? They've never passed a stage of like, there's a little mini UFO that gives you the battery.
Yeah.
Like it just floats above you in space and it just beams it down.
Okay, I was like 7, dog. I thought that that a satellite followed your iPhone, so you always had service.
Like another comment. Thanks so much for this amazing content. I like how you answer to a certain question within the Apple community in a simple way. It's like, well,
are these all grandmas?
I just don't know who clicks amazing explanation. Like what?
Oh my God.
Why your house needs power?
Why?
So you don't fucking die?
Yeah, why need heat at home?
Like some people are like commenting, oh, because it needs battery.
Yeah.
But I'm just like
why?
Okay, so that's that.
Sam, why need put gas in car? Or why have charged Tesla?
I'd have to watch a video.
How come no put gas in Tesla?
Okay, what are the comments on the gift card video? I have to see why Apple.
How many views does this have?
This has 177,000 views. That is more videos. That's like 2 John Prosser videos essentially, or 4 iUpdate videos. And it's funny how people blame Apple for luring them to the ecosystem when in reality it's just like weird cringe Apple fanboy comments.
This feels like a Facebook group. You know those weird fringe Facebook groups where everyone's kind of stupid? But it's like they're locked in their own Facebook group in their own little world, so they're not bothering anybody. That's what this is like, except it's in front of everyone and it's embarrassing.
As a person who buys gift cards every week, I have collected all the sticker designs. Dog, who buys gift cards to Apple every week? They release products like 4 times a year.
What? What? If you're buying gift cards every week, why don't you just What? Why aren't you just using your debit card? Imagine using your debit card or credit card to buy a gift card to then buy your products. What?
I just like don't. What?
What?
Why the Apple Watch Hermes is so expensive? Because it's with a luxury brand.
How long is that video, Sam?
2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Oh.
He's just talking about how the leather is real.
And it's all like on the whole video is like on a PNG of a wood table.
Yeah, like the wood is it's shit wood too, dude. Like it's ugly wood. And why is that black? That should be white.
Why is the wood warped on that? What?
Ew.
What's going on there?
He's describing.
Oh my God.
This should be called why leather is more expensive than plastic.
Also, that's not
Because
even the
a cow had
answer.
to die,
That's not
bro.
even the answer. That's the problem. Yes, it's leather, but it's fucking Hermes. That's why it's expensive.
It's Hermes,
what?
dude.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
One
Kill
thing
me.
Apple did right from the beginning is keeping the bands compatible with each new model. Like these are comments that like don't even mean anything. One of the best channels on YouTube that seems like an official Apple channel. The fact that it's not makes it even more mind blowing.
What?
Oh, dude,
There it is.
Here's the comment.
Dude, I think
we were
is
just
this
saying.
a cult? There's one person in this comment section replying to another comment that is actually speaking anything.
It's like, hey, yeah, the old ones were good, but I unsubscribed because the new ones are like just all the same thing. I absolutely love how quick and to the point you explain everything Apple. Like, to be fair, dude, I have never seen any of these people in the comments of your and my videos.
Sam, is this real? Like, do you think because you know there's people, there's
so
negative
glad.
comments. Do you think they're getting removed and this just looks like a weird cult now?
I don't know. It's just like, I just don't
Like he's
get
basically
how-
making PowerPoints and then uploading them to YouTube.
What this one said, I've never heard of Hermes until watching this video. Dude, how are you an Apple ultimate fan? You've never.
It's amazing to find such incredible craftsmanship with companies like them, though. Oh,
You can't find that in a lot of companies now.
like what are they? What do those people buy? Like Apple Watch
That's
Old
like-
Navy?
Yeah, it's like they don't make the refrigerators don't work like they used to. It's like
I'm very confused by the demographic.
what is
Listen,
your evidence
whatever.
for that?
It's obviously working for him. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what pains me more, to know that he makes those videos or to know that there are that many people that see it in their subscription feed or see it in like the recommended and they're like, yes, I click. Oh my God, I love that video.
Like some of them I get, like why the iPhone screen drops down. I was like, this makes sense because like people have accidentally had that happen. And it's like, why would that happen? Like I get why that one gets views or like why the iPad has a weather, but also it's crazy that you get this performance on short videos. Like usually YouTube doesn't promote videos that are that short. You know, to be fair, the AdSense he's making is probably almost nothing off a 2-minute video.
But it adds up. All those videos.
He's got 255 million views. That's pretty insane. I mean, it's impressive. Like he's built a following that cares.
Is that my render
about
right
this.
there? Scroll up. Right there.
Oh,
no, it's the MacRumors render of my render.
But also like
why iPhones crack so easily? Oh my God, because it's glass. I want to die, Sam. I don't want to do this. I want to go back and work at the grocery store and forget this ever happened.
Why there's a bite in the Apple logo? 2.5 million. 2.5 million. Why Walmart have 6 lines around flour instead of 5? Why Target have Target logo? Why the iPhone is called a phone?
Wait, is that a real title? Sam, is that real?
I'm just making.
But see, I don't know.
Yeah. Why the Apple Watch tells me to breathe?
How many views? No.
300,000. No.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
don't give
wa-
him the
It's not
money.
worth the ad. No, it's not worth it. Oh
Why
my
the
God.
Apple Watch has a red flashlight?
No, I did watch that one.
Of
That was
course you
actually kinda
did.
interesting.
Why iPhone cables break so
won't lie.
easily? Oh my God. 3.2 million views. Why the MacBook's
Wait.
glowing logo was removed.
Wait, dude, he made this already.
Wait,
Why
what?
the iPad
No,
doesn't have a
one is a
calculator?
calculator, one's a weather app. He made a video about the weather app.
Oh, you're right. Why iMessage is so popular. You can see when he actually makes a real video, it doesn't get any views.
Why Apple makes so many iPhones? Scroll up a little bit. Why Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day? Okay, that's an interesting video.
Yeah,
History of Steve Jobs full documentary. Okay.
that looks intense. Okay.
Apple's iPhone 12 mini success, except it's not. It was not. It was discontinued. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why Apple likes to dominate Japan in the bedroom. Weird title, but
How Apple made the iMac so thin. Okay.
I mean, some of these are like fine, but like why Apple takes privacy seriously. That's like fair video.
Yeah, fair.
Like why iPad doesn't have a calculator, fair. But then it's just like
Why that new iMac has wide bezels? Why
Why
the
the iPhone
Apple Watch
snooze
wasn't
is 9
named
minutes?
iWatch? Oh my God, why the iPhone snooze is 9 minutes? I want to die. Why the iPhone has
why
three
the-
cameras?
has 3 cameras. Look at that zoom though. That's kind of satisfying.
Yeah. Why Apple earbuds only come in white? Why the Mac charger comes apart? 1 million views for that, dude. Why Apple products come with stickers?
Tried pulling a Mac's charger out of the wall.
Look at the
you may have
animation,
had
though.
a
Does he
small
really
piece
animate
of it
this?
detach.
It's just
actually designed to come
PNGs.
apart, similar to these two plastic hooks that easily flip open. But why is the Mac charger designed this way? Well, that's what I'll explain right now. So a feature of Apple's
See,
notebook
but he
chargers
did
for
this
over a
with the little
decade
guy.
has been a removable outlet plug. It used to make more sense why the capability exists.
It does just feel like brain dead content though. Like, you know what, John? If you ever get bored,
I'll just watch
make a
all
history of the
7 of
iPhone
history of the
video.
iPhone videos.
Dude, the thing is, these videos are horrible. Like this is it.
It's not even. He doesn't even talk in these videos. It's just
No,
music and. It's literally a PowerPoint. Like he just went on Wikipedia and pasted all the stuff and then uploaded it, and people watched it 32 million times.
Like I just don't understand how this gets 30 million people in. Like I'm bored. I'm already like I want to like skip to the next one because it's like, okay, just show me the picture. Same animation. At least there's no wood this time. It actually looks like a slightly different background. You're not engaged?
Oh yeah, very engaged.
Ooh, but we got this is the third 3 lens.
Are we
He should
just
link-
Sam? Are we just salty? Is that the problem?
Yeah, 100%.
But also, it's terrible.
John, you know what's not terrible though?
I don't know what you could possibly say next that will break me from this sadness.
Dude, Chili Sleep.
I do love Chili Sleep. I'm no longer sad.
I love Chili Sleep.
Chili Sleep is
Dude.
amazing.
Like there could be people making videos like this, but it's like at the end of the day, you got to go to bed.
Yeah. You know, and as much as I get upset about the Apple Explain videos, I know that at the end of the day, I'm always with Chili Sleep.
Oh, dude, Chili Sleep, man. They've just got it going on. They've got it going on where it
Why
matters,
Chili
John.
Sleep makes bed cold.
Why sleep cold mean good? Or why sleep hot
Yes.
mean good? Because Chili Sleep is a climate-controlled sleep solution that'll help your entire well-being. Very, very cool. The idea is you put this pad on your bed, it can cool you down and then slowly warm you up to wake up. Like you've
Look at this.
used it, right, John? Talk about it.
So I love it. Hang on. I'll show you. So this is Chili Sleep. This is the app.
that is really.
It says, see,
really
the
nice.
Jonathan, because my name is Jonathan. The Jonathan is what I call it. Right now, the
That's
bed
good,
is
that's
at
good.
68 degrees. Okay. You can pull it up all the way to a high, which is like 120 degrees or something crazy.
That's
And
awesome.
all the way down to 55 degrees. And it's very great. You can set up schedules. So like, around my bedtime, it turns on automatically. And then,
Wow.
so I like going to sleep with the bed pretty cold. But when I wake up, if the bed is still cold, I'll be like shivering when I wake up. So it's like 65 degrees when I go to sleep. But then through the night, it gradually increases. So when I wake up, I'm not cold. So it's like, and I never wake up. I used to wake up and like sweat all the time, like especially in the summer. But with chili sleep, I always wake up and I'm nice and cool, and it's amazing. I love chili sleep so much.
Dude, it's so awesome. Like, I mean, anytime I'm cool when I'm going to bed, I just fall asleep way better. Like I remember
so
last
good.
night, like I was just like anxiety free. I just felt like real nice, and I was just like laying there, and I'm like, I could not even fall asleep tonight. It's just the fact that I'm like cool and like you just get in that little comfy spot.
And I
maybe
feel
have your
like
jeans cloth on top.
with the jeans cloth on top. Yeah, I feel like chili sleep is a concept that people don't understand. Like they're like, I wonder what that'll feel like. Okay, you know that feeling that you feel when you jump into bed and no one has touched the bed all day and your sheets are cold. It's like that.
No.
It's like that, but always. It never will heat up and make you sweaty. Also, is that a sound effect?
Sorry, that was just me when I get into a cool bed that nobody's touched in.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. But also,
happens.
it's cold right now, right? We're in the cold winter months, so you can crank that bad boy up and get in a nice toasty bed.
Dude, it's amazing. You guys can go over to chilisleep.com/genius. That's CHILISLEEP.com/genius to take advantage of our exclusive discount and get started with this stuff. It's very cool. It'll help you sleep. Oh, sleep is so important, dude.
Especially chili sleep.
Especially the chili kind of sleep.
What if
Thank you,
chili
guys.
sleep wasn't like a thing that you put on your bed to make you cold, and it was just you just slept in a pot of chili? I would also be okay with that.
I don't know. That'd be a little hot for me. I don't really like chili either. I don't like beans. I'm not a big bean guy.
You're not. I am. I'll sleep in chili. I don't care.
You'll sleep with a bean?
Yeah.
Bro. Let's get out of the ad before we start
Why
getting
chili
into this
has
deep.
beans? Okay.
Why?
We'll see. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of Genius Bar
Yeah,
Chili
thank you,
Sleep. We
guys.
love you. Go buy Chili Sleep right now.
Yeah, we love chili sleep.
Okay.
So
There was some news this week, like the pill punch thing.
the Beats pill got discontinued. I just literally recorded a video that will be out probably after this.
Like tonight?
No, like after this.
Oh,
is
okay,
on
I
YouTube.
see.
So like it'll be out tomorrow. I'll wake up and edit.
Yeah. Let's see
good
what we
video,
got
good video.
here.
I've been really having fun with my videos lately. Like I feel like my content's been like real sharp, and
You feel that way?
I don't know.
That makes
I
me
feel that
happy to
way.
hear because like I know we both struggle with stuff sometimes, so it's good to hear that
I
you're
feel like
actually
it's been,
enjoying
like,
it.
Pretty good. It's no front page text still, but like we're getting closer.
It's probably better. I've been having
front page
fun
tech
with
is
front page
really
tech
good.
too. Like the last episode,
It's
I didn't
good.
have any ad reads for the first time in over a year.
Saw that.
So I
was gonna
took advantage
great
of that.
episode. Great episode. I watched it in my car when I was eating Chick-fil-A.
Oh, so that
before I went
probably really
grocery
grossed
shopping.
you out.
No, it was good.
I was amazed. I was telling Karina because after that episode, dude, I was wrecked from that because the ghost pepper.
Oh,
Ghost pepper's the hottest pepper in the world.
so you
and-
did that at the end, right?
Yeah, I filmed that part at the end. Yeah,
it would
obviously.
have been so funny if you did it at the beginning, though.
Dude, I thought about
then,
that. I
like,
was
got-
originally I was going to open the
Wait, that would've
episode
been
with that,
So good, dude.
but then the rest of the episode would have been I wouldn't be able to talk and it would have been bad. So I
But
recorded it
that
at
would
the
have
end.
made it so good.
Would it have? Should I? How we do
It's like on hot ones.
it? Yeah,
The
I have
Hot
another
One
bag
edition.
of that stuff.
Like, dude, if you ate it before and by the third story you're like, the iPhone. No,
I
Sim,
regret
no
now.
Sim. Okay, but like that'd
Now
be
I
good.
regret.
That'd be good.
As soon as I
It
got
was
done
so
filming,
amazing, to be
as
clear.
soon as I got done filming, I ran downstairs and I was just like shoveling ice cream in my mouth and drinking milk. And
No,
I was
you gotta get real milk, dog. You can't get the lactate. I know Karina has issues, but like
I
she's got.
can't. We don't have real milk in the house.
Wait, couldn't you buy milk? Like she's not.
Yeah,
like,
I guess
allergic,
I could. Yeah, I
right?
guess I could.
Like you can like sit
Um,
at least.
So
Need to-
I was like
yeah.
wrecked for like 2 hours after that. And I was just thinking like, that is amazing. Like videos are so fascinating because it was like, I recorded that bit for like 10 minutes. That was like 10 minutes cut up. And then it was like a
That's
2-hour
crazy.
recovery process that no one will ever see just for
No.
like 40 seconds of content.
Content. Yeah,
It's crazy.
I was just gonna
That's
say.
fascinating to me.
it was awesome. It was a good episode. I watched that one. I liked it.
It's very fascinating to me that that's how the videos are like that. That no one will ever see that it took 2 hours, 3 hours to record just the 40 seconds that they saw.
Yeah,
I like making videos, Sam. It's cool.
It is cool. I was talking to my parents the other night, and I was like, I really just kind of get to like make videos and like vibe.
Yeah.
For,
Doesn't
like,
it feel
my
like
career.
we're cheating? And then we get money at the end of the month. What?
It's kind of weird. I don't understand.
Who's giving us money?
Yeah.
Who said this was okay? Why
Susan
YouTube gives you money?
Because money good. I love money.
Okay, your opinion on the pill shape instead of a straight up circle hole punch.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Beats Pill Plus that got discontinued.
No, who cares about that?
I talked about that in my video. I talked about the whole dude. I was pissed off because you beat me on stories like twice this week because you're ahead of schedule, and I was upset because I'm like nobody.
You never know with me. I'll keep you on your toes.
I know he really.
Sometimes
do.
I'll be
just like old
literally
times.
days behind you and be like, I'll just show up and be like, yeah, we're talking about this.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's great. What do you think?
It's yeah.
I like it. It's gonna look good. Little pill. Apparently, this
Yeah.
image isn't real though. Like the dude under his tweet.
Yeah,
after
that's.
said
I
it
don't
was
know what this is.
exclusive.
What you're showing here, but it's not. That's not it.
So
It's supposed to be just a pill shaped hole punch, a single hole punch in the middle.
yeah.
Oh, Dylan said it
was
too.
pill-shaped.
Interesting.
Yes, in response to the boy.
In response
Our number
to
one
our
Zoomer
boy.
Ian's elbow.
Ian's elbow.
Ian's elbow. Dude, you into these NFTs?
Am I into these NFTs?
Yeah.
No. Is Masterworks
Oh, wait.
sponsoring this episode?
Wait, I forgot you can't see my screen. Wait, what's Masterworks?
Sponsor for Front Page Tech right now.
Oh. Look, dude. Like you don't think that's kind of sick?
Is it sick though? Do you have you purchased an NFT?
I have not purchased one of these because they start at like $400,000.
Well, why haven't you done that? Man, if you just wouldn't have bought that Pro Display XDR, you would have enough.
I mean, basically, I think I'm going to release an NFT this week.
What?
Yeah, I've been working on a little side project.
What's it going to be?
You'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of it like the rest of the people.
Yeah, no, you're more than welcome to screenshot. Screenshotting is encouraged. It's just like you could own the original image, and
I could.
you know,
Why don't
it's a
you
cool
just
idea.
well, just show it to me first, and I might buy it before you release it.
Should we release a Genius Bar NFT?
Yeah, I think we should release a picture of my asshole as an NFT. You can own it. You can own an actual picture of my asshole.
If only you were not a man.
No,
and
it's
attractive.
fine. They won't know. I'll shave. It'll be real smooth down there. You won't even know.
Whoa.
Is it mine? You don't know.
You have to buy the NFT to see. Anyway, yeah, we both like it. We think it's good.
Yeah, I'm for it. Sure.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Better than a
I
notch.
like it.
Dude, people are still against this. People still
People are now
don't believe this
defending
is
the notch.
happening.
People are now defending the notch. If after like everyone was like, I hate the notch. I hate the notch.
Yeah, but
And
people
now they're
are like,
give me the notch. Give me the notch.
and people honestly don't believe
like,
this
what
is
are you guys
happening
doing?
because they're browsing Reddit and they hear Apple's 3-year design cycle and fucking absolute bullshit, and everyone's smart and knows better. Like people that don't have any inside information, they're like, Apple's not going to do this because they just put a notch on the MacBook Pro. They're all about the notch. Okay, fine. I guess you keep thinking that and you'll be very surprised at the end of the year. Or not at the end of the year, I guess September.
I also just remember all the comments when the MacBook Pro notch leak came out, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, a notch on the MacBook Pro." Okay, guys, rumors are officially out of control. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, "No, I think this is going to happen."
And then it did.
Like I was very like, "Yeah, I see it." Because it's like you got to have an open mind, dude. And like Apple's, they're pretty predictable.
The internet,
man. So yeah, there's that. There's this story. I think that's cool. The other couple things that were kind of interesting. Did we talk about the new M2 chip? I think that was last week, maybe?
Yeah, we did. Last week.
That was last week. This is exciting. Gurmy saying that Apple, he has heard they're going to hold an event in March or April.
I like how he's not even saying which.
It's not which month, but he did say that he has heard. He has been told that it's going to take place in March or April.
Okay.
Which usually he waits a while. I mean, it could have been a press release, you know?
Yeah.
So
wasn't it last year where, I mean, I think I said March 23rd and then I was like, oh, actually April. And everyone was like, no way. They've never held an event in April. And then it fucking happened. And now what if they do it again?
You didn't say April. Remember you were sitting on it and you remember the dude had told you
No.
I think-
But I after
Gurman said March as well.
Okay, but before it was confirmed, because Siri leaked the April event. I did say
Yes.
April event.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
you freaked out when it leaked and you texted it to me.
Oh,
That's how I
dang,
found
you
out
have a
about
better.
it.
I must have just forgotten. But
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
because there's so many articles
It's
where
cool.
like leaker that just said that they just got this one wrong says it's coming in April. All the headlines were my fault. I did that to myself, but
You did. You really did. So yeah, this is cool. I mean, it's going to be the iPhone SE event with probably MacBook Air and large screen iMac. Is that what we're thinking?
yeah, I'd say.
Sounds about right. For an
Oh,
event,
Gurman.
maybe
Oh,
something
yeah.
small,
In
like
the
a purple
fucking
iPhone.
podcast, Gurman agreed with the MacBook Air design leak.
Oh, he did?
Yes. So I faked the other ones, but this one, yeah, probably.
I thought you faked that one. Well, you told me you faked that one and not to tell anybody.
You got to fake everything. You know what I mean? John Prosser, April, looking for this fucking tweet.
I
What an
thought that
idiot.
you
I'm
did
such an
tweet it, but
idiot. Yeah, March 17th. So before March 23rd, clarifying the event was always in April. There was never a March event because everyone was like, oh, they moved it last minute. I was like, no, guys, I'm just fucking wrong. It's always been in April.
Yeah.
After crossing the usual invitation window, John Prosser has announced that the Apple event will be in April, not March. God,
Wow.
I hate.
You called it, dude. Oh,
No,
that
I
April
didn't
event last
call
year
it. That
was
doesn't count. I
so
got it
good.
wrong. It doesn't count if you get it wrong and then go, actually.
That does on Apple Track. It evens
Fucking
out.
idiot.
-1 +1.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we're
very
getting another
excited.
one.
Yeah, very excited for this event.
I mean,
March, April event.
can you see an event for? I mean, there's obviously got to be some other stuff. You can't see an event happening for just that fucking bullshit phone.
No, not just. Yeah, there's no way it's just gonna be this. I think it's gonna be like last year, where we get like some Mac stuff, maybe iPhone SE, like a purple or pink, or we already have pink, but like a new color iPhone 13.
I feel like the
You know.
iPhone SE is like a good phone to release in press release, but it is an embarrassing phone to have to say at an event.
Well, they'll get to talk about 5G and how great 5G is developed and how there's a great line. But if you want to get 5G for $400, you can now get it on their new iPhone SE.
If it's $250, then it's great, and I will lose my mind.
I mean, it's
Wasn't
not
there
going to
a
be
rumor?
250. Yeah, but it was 250 to 400. So
What kind of fucking range is that? It's $250 to the price it is right now.
your reactions have been awesome this episode.
No, what is? I didn't. What kind of range is that? 200. That's like the fucking. That's like when you call the cable company and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll be there anytime between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Please be prepared." What?
Yeah.
That's not
great.
a fucking range.
AKA, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
Why the cable
So, yeah.
company is not precise?
This is very exciting. And then I picked this image because I like to like
It is a
create
great
theme
image.
and it. Oh man, that is just a great image. That's gonna do so well as the thumbnail tomorrow. I'm so
Oh, is
excited.
that what your thumbnail is?
Oh, spoiler, yeah.
I
Dude,
gotta. I
whenever
think
I-
I gotta record a show right after this podcast too. So let me die.
John, I had to do it before because I knew I'm gonna be dead. You're gonna be dead, or you don't do it. Don't do it.
What time are you
dead.
putting yours out?
Please don't put it out tomorrow.
Oh, am I?
Please wait.
Because you know I'll somehow get it out before you.
Yeah.
I don't even know
mean,
if I'm honestly. I don't know if I'll make it about that. I don't know what I'm gonna make it about.
No, you make it about whatever you want, dude.
I don't
Make it
know
about
yet.
this. Beat me.
I don't look
Get
at the
another
news
100,000
until
views
right
while
now.
I struggle for like 12, but
Just
I'm not
upload your video
salty.
to my channel.
what's the login?
I'll just text it to you.
Yeah, just hold it up. Just hold it up. So yeah,
I
there's
could,
that,
dude.
and
I would
then
honestly. I would have no problem with you having the username and password. What are you gonna do?
make you money.
I mean, like, what are you? You're not gonna delete my channel or some shit.
No, I would never do that to you.
That's what I'm saying. That's the true form of. That's how you know we're true friends. If we would give each other the YouTube login information for our channels.
Dang, that is crazy.
That's very risky business.
That is very risky business.
Especially since you've openly and publicly admitted that you used to hate me.
I did used to hate you.
Just I'm one video away from getting deleted.
you're one harassing a 9 to 5 Mac reporter away.
Zach Hall, look
Oh.
out. Okay.
Oh,
What other news do we have? What other bullshit is
I mean,
there?
this is really the only other story that caught my eye. It was the Apple VR headset won't be about the fucking metaverse at all. It's just going to be about three things, which is basically gaming, talking to people, and watching content.
What the hell?
That was interesting to me.
I
Great
feel like
render
that's the
by Ian.
best. I feel like that's the best. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, like it's really going to be way more about. God, this is long for an Apple Trek article. What the fuck? Who wrote this?
You really went to town.
Who wrote this? Yeah, I did. And yeah, I mean it's cool. I think it's interesting. This can be gaming content consumption and communication. Again from Gurmy.
But no metaverse.
Yeah, no,
you better
no
hope you don't get it wrong, Garmin, or else you faked it.
Yeah.
Garmin,
like
the great big
in-person
phony.
event. So when this is announced, is it gonna be an in-person?
That was for Garmin. Say what?
Is it gonna be an in-person event? Are we ever gonna? Is the world ever gonna be fixed, John? Or
No, dog. No, I've accepted it. You just don't go outside. That's all you do. Which is what I was doing before this. So
I hate it.
and now you can get toilet paper delivered to you. So like, why do you even need to go outside? You know, real.com/genius.
Why do you need to go outside? Honestly, dude, we're talking about going outside. Maybe you should just order your stamps too.
Oh, you should. Yeah, because first of all, even if there's no pandemic, you should not be taking your happy ass to the sticky post office where there's a bunch of people there that maybe be sick, maybe they're not. But even if there's no pandemic, the post office is not exactly fun. And you know what is fun?
Awesome.
Staying home and just doing everything you need to do postage-wise from the comfort of your own house.
We're talking about stamps.com.
Stamps.com, everybody.
Woo!
Stamps.com.
Oh, that's me. I'm on the wrong page of my soundboard. But that's what you're going to feel like when you say goodbye to the post office and say hello to the stamps.com. You use code Genius. I thought there was a slash. Stamps.com, code Genius. You guys look at this. 4-week trial.
I think out of all the sponsors, like they went pretty hard at all the free stuff.
Free postage. Free digital scale. Dude, I love scale. Send me your
I love scales, especially of the digital variety. Why scales are digital?
Scale. Why would you want an analog scale?
You
I
don't
want
want
it to
that.
be
No.
digital. This is a tech podcast.
We live in
You
the
guys want a piece
future.
of tech, free tech advertisement. Stamps.com. Listen, whether you guys are sending office invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop, full-blown warehouse shipping. John, maybe we should actually take a note of this.
Write it down, save it for later.
Okay, I'm gonna actually sign up for this. This is really helpful.
Use code Genius, Sam.
And a standard printer, computer, and a standard printer. John, you don't even need a special printer.
That's all.
And maybe like some scissors to cut out the label.
Nah.
You're up and running in minutes. Printing postage for any letter, any package, anywhere you want to send it, anywhere in the world. John, stamps.com.
That's pretty great.
Code Genius. 4-week trial, free postage, free scale. Check them out. You guys are gonna love it. Saves you time, money, and stress.
Plus, they really are giving you so much.
It's a good. I mean, yeah. If you just like get the scale, bro, get the scale and start sending stuff.
Yeah.
I
Stamps.com.
love
Use
the
the code
scale.
Genius. And of course, huge thanks to Stamps.com for supporting the show. They've been supporting us for a while. And go support the sponsors that support us.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
I gotta switch pages, dude.
I just said nut at the end of that ad.
It's either nut or applause. Kind of the same thing, IMO. So yeah, that's the news. We got to sit back. We took a long time to get through our ad reads. I feel like.
Okay. We just chill now. All right. I forgot about the no rules thing.
Did you
what
eat
else?
dinner ready tonight?
No, I haven't.
I gotta eat dinner, dude.
I
what
completely
should I eat?
forgot, and then you said that, and I realized I am starving.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We
'cause now
snacked
I'm
before
starving.
we filmed.
I know, and I'm still hungry, dude. I ran 2 miles today.
You went outside?
No, on a treadmill.
Oh, I was gonna say it's fucking cold.
No, it's horrible. And I did some core work for my
tomorrow.
hands.
Your new mic is coming tomorrow. Your Ethos from Earthworks.
I'm excited.
Why they were just one day off from making it on the show this week?
That'll be next week. I mean, they did make it on the show because you just said it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll have to try it. I'm skeptical, John. I don't think I'm going to like it more than the SM7B.
You will.
But
I do, and that's all you need to know.
I'm a pretty diehard, John. I'm a pretty diehard for the Shure SM7B.
It's great.
This mic. Oh man. I mean, dude, listen to everybody. Listen, people. I actually feel like people don't listen to the show. Like when I talk, is there really somebody sitting? Tweet me at iUpdate right now and just say glama gloop. If you're well, not if you're driving. I was going to say if you're driving and listening to this.
You know what I'm fascinated by?
I don't think people do.
I just looked the other day. We get more listens, like download through the audio platforms, than we do views on YouTube. I didn't know that. Like we get double the listens that we do views on YouTube.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Wait, I haven't checked our stats. Have they gone up?
Yeah, they are. We get like double the amount.
Wow.
It's yeah, I didn't expect that. I thought our audience is on YouTube, so I just figured the YouTube does better. But the audio people, they're the real OGs. Those are the ones probably listening the whole time and not skipping through the episode. They're probably the ones that are going to tweet you gobble gloop or whatever the fuck you said.
You want to see a cool Christmas gift that my family got me?
Yeah, of course.
That's really cool. Introducing
Mini
Sam.
Bro,
It's
is that a fucking bobblehead?
Yeah, dude.
No way.
And do you see the outfit? It's in a Steve Jobs outfit.
That is so cute. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, stop. Why is it auto exposing? Like,
because it's a bobblehead.
I guess, but like, look, it even got like my hair very similar and everything.
That's so cool.
It's very
Is it just sitting on your desk?
Yes.
I just realized that is a gift that is only cool if your family or somebody else gives it to you. Because if you just make a bobblehead of yourself, you look like an absolute tool bag.
I was thinking about this for like Genius Drop. Should we do like a bobblehead of us together?
That exact one.
That would be cool.
That's really cool, though.
Yeah, it was a great gift.
I don't know, fucking bobblehead.
Yeah. Well, hey, when's your birthday?
I want a bobblehead with no eyebrows.
That would be good. Yeah, that was cool. I finally got to celebrate Christmas yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because like my dog died, and then my dad got COVID, and then there's been other family issues.
Yikes!
And then I had to,
broke up with your girlfriend.
Yeah, it's hurting from that.
So you actually had Christmas yesterday?
Yeah, it was fun. It was like my mom and dad and me.
That's still what? That's Christmas.
I got to see my grandma today though.
Aw.
Which was nice. And my cousin and my aunt, my uncle. So that was fun. I got to give everybody their gifts.
Like Christmas part 2 today?
Yeah, basically like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Oh, Sam. I forgot. I was just scrolling through the news to see if we missed anything. It's the end of the episode, so do you want to get controversial?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently my take on Tim Cook being a billionaire was disconnected from reality and gross. That's the consensus I'm seeing.
Are you talking about the one tweet that you got, bro?
What? No. The comments on my from the end of the last episode. Did you watch that far?
Oh, okay. No. Oh, yes, I did. I didn't read the comments.
Okay, so
I don't really read the comments on your videos. I'm gonna look for comments.
What are the what's your opinion? So for those of you that don't know, Tim Cook just made like $100 million in 2021, which makes him officially a billionaire. Like on the low end of billionaire, but still, billionaire.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Sam? Do you have a problem with him receiving $100 million in bonuses?
For the people, let's just play the clip because I do remember I watched this and I did have a reaction.
Okay.
So let's
it's like towards the end more. It's right at the end.
Then I will feel more comfortable confirming or denying any of this, but like
right about that
pill-shaped thing for sure. The only thing that I know for sure is that Tim Cook is a billionaire now with a B. Have you seen all these reports about how Tim Cook made almost 100 million doll hairs last year? And the best
Your audio sounds so good. I just wanted to tell you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Sounds very good.
Thing about all of that is that people are like mad about that. Yes, people are upset that the CEO of a $3 trillion hair company walked away with more than Bob.
This headline, I forgot that you included that. That is a silly headline.
It's a very silly headline.
I don't think anyone believes that like the average worker should make as much as the leader of the company. Like obviously, I think fair compensation is important, and they should be Like if I was the CEO, I would probably pay my employees more than like the $17, $18 an hour that I think you started as an Apple retail. But like like that title is just kind of like
and it's Reuters.
That's not a great
or Reuters
angle.
or whatever the fuck you call them.
That is weird. That's from Reuters.
Who greets you at the front door when you walk into an Apple store. And of course, by people are upset, I mean the college kids who are sitting in their dorms right now, stuffing their face with Chef Boyardee, who are super woke and think that the little guy should make as much as the big guy. And when the big guy makes too much, you got to take some money away and spread it out on all the little guys. Him. Looking at you, Jared.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
like that take.
You didn't like it. Neither did a lot of people. Okay,
Didn't
why
like
didn't
that
you like the take? First of all, I want to say that it's not that deep. Like, it's just a joke at the end of a fucking Front Page
Yeah.
Tech episode. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I didn't leave a comment. Because I was like, yeah, it's his show, it's his joke.
Yeah, it's a
Whatever.
stupid joke. But go ahead.
I just thought it was ironic that like you don't have a college degree and you were like, all
Okay.
these college kids.
Okay.
So I was kind of like, he's kind of. The other point is I was like, I think you're missing the point because I agree that is a take that's like it's a little much sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also like, what people are saying when they say that is, hey, I feel unfairly compensated, and it hurts me to see somebody doing that well when I'm feeling so bad. So like, I think that's where it comes from. Is it's like I've been working my ass off and I can't even afford a house, and Tim Cook's a billionaire. Like, what? That's not fair.
I'm
It's
so,
like
dude, I'm so confused by these takes.
'Cause-
Make
'cause
different
it's-
choices with your life.
But it's not that. That's just like saying pick yourself up by your bootstraps or like work harder. Like that's not how it works for everyone.
But that's like
for some people it might.
okay, but you okay, like you mentioned, you don't have a college degree. That is correct.
Mhm.
But most of these people with college degrees would not do what I did either. Like built something from absolutely nothing. Like it's a YouTube channel, yes, but I built a business just like anyone else would. And
Yeah.
that's a choice that I made. You know, I chose to do this instead of getting a college degree. Would I have a great career getting a college degree and working for somebody else? Probably. But that's not what I wanted to do. That's just a choice I made in my life. And even when I was fucking dirt poor doing this, I didn't blame anybody else. I obviously didn't quit. I just fucking did it. I made it work. And it doesn't, like, there are so many jobs out there, and there's so many, like, if you don't like your current position or what you're paid, like, that is a you problem that you can solve. I just feel like blaming everyone else is not going to help solve that problem. And Tim Cook, like, no matter how you look at it, like, people, some of the complaints were like, Tim Cook doesn't work harder than me. First of all, that's another disingenuous thing to say, I think. Like, Tim Cook's schedule is absolutely nuts, especially compared to other CEOs. Actually, a lot of CEOs are like, they outwork a lot of the lower level employees that think they're working harder in the decisions that they make. And they're just like, Tim Cook is not 1,000 times more valuable than I am. Yeah, actually, that's what that means. If the CEO helped take that company to make $3 trillion, yes, that is exactly what he did. He is that valuable. And I think people get caught up in like, one person does not need that much money. True. That is true. But that's also a very like micro point of view, I feel like, because it's not necessarily about that one person. Like, could Tim Cook spend that all? Probably not. But like, Tim Cook's going to die. And the hard work that he put in is going to like feed his fucking family for years. And that's the really cool part about the free market and being able to do this sort of thing. Is that too much money for one person? Yes, but I think you're not considering that it's usually not all for one person. Like, there are people out there that have committed to spending the majority of their wealth or donating the majority of the wealth by the time they die. And then there are
Which
some...
Tim Cook is someone, by the way, who said he's going to give away all of his money.
Yeah. And then there's some people, well, I think because Tim Cook doesn't have any kids, you know, and like,
Yeah,
but then
that's
there are CEOs that are very like selfish, but that is a choice that they make. That is whatever, who cares? I think it's a beautiful thing that you can be a CEO or whatever, and you can be insanely wealthy. And if you have kids or you have a family existing after you, that can set them up. And that's what your hard work, like that, it paid off. And I think that's amazing. I don't think it's a gross thing at all.
But I don't think people have a problem with like your take. I think people are coming from like, don't you see how I can feel this way?
No, I get it. And I
Like,
see,
do
but
you see
that's
how
also
people
like,
feel?
yeah, I absolutely see it. And the joke is obviously set up in a way that is insensitive because that's what it is. It's it's supposed to be a shocking joke. And
Yeah.
but like, you know, the real me on Genius Bar, just sitting back talking about it, Yeah, I understand it. I'm not actually making fun of Jared. There was some college kids that were like, "Hey, my name is Jared."
Really? That's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, no, I mean, it was a joke. You know, I don't think it like did harm.
Well,
I
people
just
are like,
think,
"That's
especially
it's
like,
so gross that you think that way. Unsubscribe or whatever." And it's okay.
yeah, I mean, I think it's fair for people to feel that way. Like, I'm more neutral on it, where I'm just like, yeah, Tim Cook being a billionaire, like, I kind of support him more than others, just simply because, and of course this could change, but like he has said he is going to give away most of his wealth, which is like a socialist redistribution, which like I think is cool. But at the same time, it is his money and the system is set up so that he can do whatever he wants. But like there are people like Jeff Bezos, right?
The fucking Bezos.
Where it's like, listen, I know it's in stock options. I know all your wealth is in here, and that's why you don't pay a lot of taxes, and the system works for you. It's like, oh, I wonder why the system works for the people that are rich. So, but it's like, if I had that much money, right?
Okay.
If I had like, hundreds of billions of dollars.
Samusy Bezos.
Why not start your warehouse employees at $50 an hour instead of 15? Like that to me just doesn't make sense. Like, what if your company is this essential thing that every American and every person in the world uses Amazon? Like, why wouldn't you pay? Why start at like the bare minimum to get people by? Like, why wouldn't you? Like, there's a company that the CEO. It's a real. I see this story pop up every few years. He, I think, capped himself at like $80,000 or $100,000 salary, and he just gives the money to the employees. And his company is growing like crazy. And like employee satisfaction is like crazy high. Just so it like, that's where I'm coming from. Again, this isn't against your take, but more just like the societal, like, like Elon gets defensive when, he's like, I pay my taxes, I know billionaire, people say I don't pay any tax, but I do. And it's like, yeah, dog, they say that because they're paying a lot of tax that feels unfair. Like in comparison to how much you're paying. Like, 50% of 100 billion is only 50. Like, you still have $50 billion, where it's like, I think I pay like a 30-something% tax rate. And even for me, I'm like, that seems like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you pay like around the same, if not more than me. Like, it's like, that seems like a lot. But at the same time, I'm like, if it's going to help somebody else, like, okay.
Yeah.
If it's going to pay for,
it's going to help the military
the
build
ambulance
robots.
drivers, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I think that's where people are coming from. And I do remember watching that and I was like, I was once Jared.
Yeah.
I still am Jared.
It's whatever. Like,
but it's also a joke.
Yeah. It's a joke. And, which I'm not going to like, I'm not going to take a joke back. Like, that's goofy, but,
just be cool when you get canceled for it.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's when just
people
like,
are like, hey, be accountable for this thing.
Yeah, as much as that joke was like abrasive and stuff, and even though that's more abrasive than I would typically say it, like in a normal conversation, I don't think it's gross. Like, people think it's gross that he's making that much money or whatever, but like, he has delivered in value for that company 1 million times over, 3 trillion times over. And I think that's totally fair. And whatever he wants to do with it, there are selfish billionaires out there, and that's fine. But some aren't. And whatever they want to do with that money is their choice. And I think that's totally acceptable. And we shouldn't be like forcing people. Like, when the government forces regulations like that, when the government it's effectively like putting a gun to their head and taking the money away. And no matter if you like it or not, if you think you're working really hard or not, there's still an amount of choices that Tim Cook, as well as other billionaires, have made in their life that have put them in that position. Maybe choices that you would have not made. Tim Cook is a good example where he was really high up in Compaq, the consumer, the computer maker, years ago, and he had a really cushy job, and that Compaq was the number one brand back then. And Steve Jobs was just bringing Apple back from bankruptcy. He was placing all the executive team, and he has a meeting with Tim Cook, and he asked Tim Cook to join the team. It's an incredibly stupid idea to leave the number one consumer market computer maker, Compaq, and take a chance with Apple, a company that was just on the brink of bankruptcy, with this crazy dude, Steve Jobs, and he fucking did it. His family told him not to do it. His friends told him not to do it. In an interview, he was like, you can't analyze that logically and analytically, because when you do that for a decision like that, all of the numbers tell you to stay put at your current job at Compaq. Mm-hmm. But his heart told him to go for Apple, and obviously that was the best decision he could have made in his life. But there was no logical reason to do that, because the logical side of him was like, stay at this cushy job where I'm comfortable, where I know I have a future. It's the number one company right now. And now look at Compaq. They're fucking nowhere, dog. They're in Walmart, like in aisle A19 or some shit.
Yeah.
And Apple is Apple.
Tests.
It's just like it's just like, but that is a decision that he made. That is a risk that he took that I don't think a lot of people would have taken. It's easy to say now in hindsight, but
it is.
It's just the choices that you make in life lead you to that. And some people make bad choices and don't get the rewards they want. And instead of making a different choice, they will just complain about the choices they've already made. And that will not help you. I just don't think that'll help you.
I mean, I don't think complaining like helps anything.
Yeah. They're just like, I don't have this. I want this. Okay, bro, go get it.
Yeah. But it's also like not that easy. Like, it's not just go get it. Because there's like privilege and other like societal things that are structured.
Nah. You don't like Walmart? Go work at Target. I don't know. It's just like, it's hard to force a whole company to do something because you don't like it. Whereas you could just find a better company, or go get the college degree that you always wanted, or start that YouTube channel and don't work for anybody else. Give it a try. You don't know until you try.
I think empowering people to follow their dreams is important, but I think I will say I always recognize that like it isn't always that easy, and it does. Like I understand I totally get people's frustration. It's like I think I get it because I am in such a point of privilege that like if I was just like in the system trying my best and didn't get lucky with YouTube, I think I would feel the same way. Where I'm like, man,
is that how you look at it? Do you think you just got lucky on YouTube, or do you give yourself credit for the fucking hard work you did?
No, I think the hard work was part of it. I think it's like roughly 50-50. Like part of it was because I just did it. Part of it was like I just had a good voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wasn't horrendously ugly.
Yeah.
I knew about Apple products. Like I started my channel at a time when like people cared about Apple. Like the algorithm liked my stuff.
Yeah.
Like people liked my
I made I think 600 episodes of Front Page Tech, 600 for about 100 to 300 people every day before anything happened with my channel. That is not luck. Like I don't know many people that would make 600 episodes of a show. At that point, and I was doing podcasts too. I'd made thousands of pieces of content before anything happened, and I'm proud of myself for that. Like I didn't fucking
you should
quit.
Be, yeah.
I don't think that was luck. Luck would have been if it happened in like 20 videos in or something. But like the amount of content I was putting out there without quitting, it was just inevitable that something would happen eventually. I was very close to quitting around the time where things started to take off. I was pretty close. I considered it. I was like, I don't know, I'll just go. And that's when you're like, in high school, I was like, no, I don't need to pay attention to the tests. I don't need to do this because I'm not going to go to college because I'm going to be my own boss. Had no idea what I was going to do. I just said I was going to be my own boss. I had no idea what that meant. So and those were life choices that I made though. Like I didn't go to college. I didn't get that college degree. So if this didn't work out, I would have had to live with that choice that I made of not doing all that stuff. And then I would have to think, okay, now do I go to college? Now do I try to get that degree? It's very interesting how the choices of your life impact like so much when you don't even realize it at the time. Like when I'm at school, I'm like, nah, I'm going to be my own boss. What if that shit didn't work out? And then I would have to be like, I would always regret it. Like I should have taken that test in school. I should have tried harder. I should have gone to college right after school. Cause now I'm going to be 34 going to fucking college.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if I said this. I didn't mean to make it sound if I did like college is like a good thing or a bad thing. Like I was just saying.
Well,
like,
no, I didn't take it
a non-college person being like, dumb college kid. I was just like, okay, bro. Like I guess it kind of sounded like me without context. Of
no,
like,
it's not dumb college kids. I specifically called out the woke ones, the ones that are in college. They're like 20 years old and they think they know fucking everything already.
I don't think that's woke. I think that's just a 20-year-old.
Okay, fair enough.
That's me, RN, bro. I think I know. That's why
Your
my
brain's
mom
not
goes,
even fully
"You think
matured
you
yet,
know."
Sam. Did you know that?
No, I have like 2 years. I know like a year. I'm gonna be 20. Oh my god, I'm gonna be 24 this year.
What are you gonna do?
Die. No, I'm gonna live. I think if I make it, if COVID doesn't kill us all.
And you know what? If the YouTube stuff slows down and doesn't work out, I have two backups.
Okay.
One is iPhone 17, the end of Facebook, and the other one is why Apple Pencil has charger or has battery in it or needs charged or whatever the fuck it was. So I do have a plan. You know, if the videos I'm making don't work out, I know what does work. See you on the other side. What if I did, dude? What if I just started uploading videos like that?
Try it. I want to see
Would
what
you stop
happens.
being my friend?
No, I'd be your friend.
No, you wouldn't.
I just not.
Would you
respect
ridicule me? That's worse.
Yes, I would. I would ridicule you.
Oh, that's gross, dude. That makes me feel so bad. Like, okay, I can handle
Tim
you
Cook's
hating
being
me
a
again.
billionaire, Yeah.
Yeah. I can handle you hating me again, but losing your respect would be very sad.
Oh, no, I respect you, bro.
Until listen, if the world keeps pushing me with these gross billionaires, man, I swear I'm gonna start making those videos.
You got to be up there. Are you gonna? Do you think you'll ever be a billionaire?
No, I don't think so. It'd be crazy.
Will
Unless
you
$1
ever
billion
be
is just like the new $1 million in a few years.
From inflation.
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway, guys. Yeah, we've had enough controversy. Okay. Longer show. I feel like
just an hour and a half.
I remember we were like, we're only going to do an hour, and then now we're at an hour and a half, and the people love it, bro.
They love it. Oh, did you hear that
it.
squeak? My mic stand squeaked. I think I need to oil it. Like, is yours good?
Yeah, I'm good. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We love you, and we'll see you.
We'll see you next week. If we don't, it's because I have moved on. I'm making better videos. 2 minute long videos.
And just remember, whoa, that like totally blocks the sound.
Of course it
Can I
does.
hear
It's
it
a
from the
directional
side?
microphone.
Really? Well, hello. Whoa. Hello. This
Just
is
go like
your
this and make a
leader.
cup and talk into it.
Hello. Whoa. This is scary. Hey guys, welcome to Spooky Stories with Sam and John.
Oh God.
Today we're going to tell you about the guy that in grade school never got out of sleep paralysis.
Oh no.
They say the girl that found him is still watching him to this day. Her name was Karina, and that's how they fell in love.
Oh shit.
Okay, we love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you next week. Yay. Are you frozen or is that just you okay. Bye.